What if our modern science and laboratories are yet another distraction from the full ancient mystical practices and full potential the human being is capable of? It's a thought that might seem far-fetched at first glance, but let's dive a little deeper into this intriguing possibility. Imagine, if you will, a world where the pursuit of knowledge isn't solely a matter of logic and empirical observation. A world where the lines between the tangible and the intangible, the physical and the metaphysical, our blurred yet daily walk of life. A world where the geniuses we revere, figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and even George Washington, were not just brilliant minds, but also mystics who delved into the unseen. Interesting, isn't it? There's a theory that suggests these luminaries might have accessed altered states of consciousness through secret techniques, as many ancient civilizations did in the past. Techniques that allowed them to tap into unprecedented levels of intelligence, creativity, and mind over matter. A realm of insight and enlightenment that we're only beginning to understand, yet taboo or dismissed by modern science. This is the idea of the occult origins of science. The word occult often carries a certain stigma, conjuring images of dark magic and arcane rituals. But in its essence, it simply refers to knowledge of the hidden, of the unseen. It's the study of a deeper reality that extends beyond our physical senses. So when we talk about the occult roots of science, we're suggesting that the foundation of ancient scientific knowledge is deeply intertwined with these hidden realms of consciousness. That the pursuit of knowledge isn't just about observing the physical world, but also about exploring the unseen dimensions of existence. Now let's consider a few geniuses of a past not so far away. Leonardo da Vinci. His groundbreaking inventions, his unparalleled art, his deep understanding of the natural world, all of these might have been fueled not just by his keen intellect, but also by his access to a higher state of consciousness. The same could be true for Isaac Newton, whose laws of motion and universal gravitation reshaped our understanding of the universe. And who's to say that George Washington, the first president of the United States, didn't use similar techniques to shape the course of a nation? So the quest for knowledge has always been a blend of the visible and the invisible. And as we peel back the layers, we begin to see that the origins of science might be far more mysterious and mystical than we ever imagined. Now let's delve into an ancient story and its hidden meanings. Have you ever considered what secrets the Great Flood stories found in numerous cultures might be hiding? The Great Flood, a narrative as ancient as civilization itself, is more than just a tale of divine wrath and redemption. Religion always tends to make certain aspects so literal when most stories are symbolic representations of profound truths about humanity and our spiritual journey from the past. Let's delve into the depths of these flood stories. Rather than seeing them as literal chronicles of a cataclysmic event, even though events in history like the Younger Dryers did happen, we should view them as allegories. They are not just tales of survival against all odds, but metaphors for the human condition, the constant struggle between the physical and spiritual, between our lower instincts and our higher aspirations. Consider Noah's Ark from the Bible. The most recent known story at the same time echoed in numerous cultures before Christianity, from the Sumerians to the Greeks and even the indigenous tribes of the Americas. The Ark, a sanctuary amidst chaos, could be seen as a symbol of the human spirit, a vessel that carries us through the tumultuous seas of life, preserving our essence against the floods of materialism and moral decay. The act of flooding, too, holds symbolic significance. Water, in its destructive form, represents cleansing and renewal. The flood wipes away the old, making way for the new, mirroring our own cycles of personal growth and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder of the unstableness of worldly things and the enduring nature of the spirit. The Great Flood also serves as a metaphor for enlightenment. Just as the floodwaters recede to reveal a new world, so too does spiritual awakening shed light on a reality that was previously hidden by the fog of ignorance and material desires. So, what do these flood stories teach us? They urge us to navigate the tumultuous seas of existence with grace and resilience, to cleanse ourselves of spiritual impurities, and to strive for enlightenment. They remind us of the cyclical nature of life, of death and rebirth, of decay and renewal. These flood tales may hold the keys to understanding our place in the cosmos. But how does all this tie into our modern understanding of the world, you might ask? Well, let's delve into that. The fascinating aspect of all this is how closely intertwined the mystical and the scientific have always been. They're not two separate paths, but rather two sides of the same coin, each illuminating the other. Consider the alchemical pursuits of Isaac Newton, the visionary designs of Leonardo da Vinci, or the Masonic principles of George Washington. These were not merely learned men, but seekers who straddled the line between the visible and the invisible, the known and the unknown. They tapped into altered states of consciousness using secret techniques, accessing a level of intelligence that seems, by all accounts, being thought to us toady as supernatural, yet this can be the very essence of our lost ancient technology, forgotten ancient technology. Now, fast forward to the present day. Our society is driven by science, technology, and now AI. Yet the echoes of these ancient practices and beliefs can still be heard. The cutting-edge fields of quantum physics and cosmology are revealing that the universe is far more mysterious and interconnected than we could have ever imagined. They're starting to sound a lot like the mystical teachings of old, aren't they? Yet we are trusting technology and not our inner selves. And what about the Great Flood narratives? These stories, found in cultures around the world, might not just be historical accounts, but metaphorical tales. Perhaps they're trying to tell us something about the cyclical nature of life, about destruction and rebirth, about the impermanence of all things. If we look closely, we can see these same themes reflected in our current understanding of the cosmos, of life on Earth, and even of our personal lives. So you see, the threads of mysticism and science are woven together, forming a foundation that tells the story of our quest for knowledge and understanding. A secret history, better yet, an ancient forgotten history, if you will. A history that is not just about dates and events, but about the deeper truths of our existence. As we uncover these connections, we begin to see that there is indeed a secret, maybe even suppressed history waiting to be discovered. So let's continue this journey together, peeling back the layers of the known and venturing into the realms of the unknown. So what does all this mean for us today? This blend of empirical science and the unseen has shaped our ancient history of the world, hinting that there's more than meets the eye. Rather than simple historical accounts, these stories serve as allegories, revealing deeper truths about our existence and spiritual enlightenment. These insights suggest that our place in the cosmos is richer and more complex than we often realize. There's a world of hidden knowledge waiting to be discovered, a secret history that can shed new light on our understanding of the universe and why we are here. And maybe, just maybe, this lost, forgotten, or even suppressed history may come to be seen again. Remember, history is not always as it seems, especially when it's being used and manipulated for control. If you enjoyed this video into the mysterious, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join us next time as we continue to unravel the secrets of our world.